Hello, beautiful souls. I hope you all are doing well. I'm Anita Svetlana. Welcome to your reading. Today I'll be doing a reading on messages for you from your higher self. Okay, what does your higher self want to tell you? So, as usual, we have three groups: Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Group 1 is going to be this rose quartz. This is going to be Group 2. This is an Amazonite. Okay, and this one is Group 3. This is a strawberry quartz. Okay, so go ahead, close your eyes, think about what is it that you would like to know, and pick a crystal or a group that you're most drawn to. Remember that this is a general collective reading, so please pick up messages that you resonate to. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe as well. I mentioned the timestamps in the description, so all you need to do is choose a crystal or a group, click on the drop down, go to the description. There's a timestamp mentioned against each group. If you click on the timestamp, that will take you directly to your reading. All right? Welcome, Group 1, and this is for all those who resonated with this rose quartz. This is going to be your reading. Know you're safe. So you must be having a lot of fears, in you, where you feel that you are not safe, or there are a lot of things that is happening within you where this fear arises within you, that or you might be afraid of losing something. Remember that as humans we always have our own attachments to situations, people, and we have a fear of losing. So know that you're safe. You are always protected. Call upon your angels, call upon your divine, whoever you believe in or whoever you follow, and ask for that protection. And visualize, that protection coming on you. Remember that protection is always available to you. Okay, it is always around you. All you need to do is be open to receive that protection. Dream bigger. So you need to keep your goals and dreams humble, but you should not be doing that with fear, because you have that fear of disappointment, fear of failure. It's time for you to dream big, do something bigger, and think about it. When was the last time that you really sat down and wrote down your dreams, that this is what I want, this is what I want to do? So the minute you put it down on paper, you get more clarity, and you do have the potential to achieve big things. So you have to dream big. Okay, don't limit yourself with smaller goals because of your fears or your fear of failure. Okay, it's time for you to let go of that fear that you have. Look at a baby, for example. The baby keeps on, when it's learning, it learns to crawl first, then it learns to walk, it learns to stand and then walk. And when it learns to walk, even when it learns to stand, I remember my nephew, how many times he must have fallen, but do they give up? No. They keep on doing that again and again. So don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Okay? And, clarify. You need to be clear about what is it that you want. So seek that clarity. Once you have that clarity about, this is what you want, do it. Practice patience. practice patience with yourself also, and whatever you're going through as well. Okay. So there's a lot that must be happening around you, and sometimes what happens is we sometimes we want everything the way everything in our control, and we would like things to happen our way, and sometimes we don't have the patience for it. We want it like we are this ASAP generation. We want everything right now. I always say that in Marathi, atta sangitla atta paije. So we want everything right now. So it doesn't work that way in reality. And you need to have faith, don't be impatient. Have faith in your journey. It's a journey, okay? So you go through things for a reason, for a learning. And you cannot force things to work in your favor, or you cannot force things to work the way you want to. Everything has a divine timing. So why don't you take a step back and let go and wait for things to turn in your favor. If things are not working out, okay, there is a situation that you're going through and it's not working out, take a step back, release it for now, and wait for things to turn in your favor. And that is why, the minute you release, take a step back and release and give it space to work on its own, and you wait for that divine timing to happen, okay, for that divine intervention, things will happen, things will change. There's a shift that will happen in your life, but for that you need to have patience, okay? Like this card says, condition outside us sometimes determine the best time to move forward. Wait and work on something else until these conditions change. Okay? Evolve. Sorry. Like I said, life is a journey, and you go through a lot in life, and you are supposed to learn from your experiences, because these experiences are meant to help you grow, expand, and evolve. Okay? Some experiences, when you do that, some of you in this group, or I think most of you in this group, might be having some previous illusions, or might be y'all are in a state of denial because of your fears. Okay, you need to accept the things that are happening in your life. You need to have faith in divine timing, and there are changes that are happening in your life. You are supposed to accept those changes, because that is what will help you evolve. Like this card says, you are allowed to grow, to change your mind. You are allowed to even change your attitude and belief to become stronger, lighter, and happier. And your growth is a cause for celebration. But that will happen once you let go of all the denials that you have, or the fears that you have, okay, or the illusions that you have created. And evolve and grow. Learn from all the experiences, because whatever you go through life, the journey of life that you're going through is for a reason, is for a learning, and it is for us to pick up our learnings and evolve based on our life experience. All right? Confrontation. So please don't pick up battles with everyone. You don't have to prove your point to everyone. You don't have to prove to everybody that you're right. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. I mean, if you're the kind who thinks that, no, I need to march and I need to do this, and I need to always stand for myself. Yes, you need to stand for yourself. But sometimes silence is better than, having arguments. And in case you're going through a situation, okay, there might be more beneath the surface. So you should remain cool and centered, and look deeply. and follow your intuition and your guidance. And it is time that you pick up your battles wisely. You don't need to, it is right to take a stand. You need to take a stand. You need to have your boundaries, but you need to pick them up very wisely. You cannot get into an argument with the whole world. Memories. So people in this group, some of you all might have, you lost a loved one, and you all must be feeling that void in your life because you must be missing that loved one. Remember that they are well cared for in heaven, and it is time for you to move on. Okay, remember that they are always around you. They are always around you, giving you that courage, that strength that you require. Legends. My God, what's wrong with me today? You need to learn from those who inspire you. So there might be people in your life whom you look up to, or you might have some legends or idols whom you all follow. So it is time for you to gather that inspiration, strength and insight from those kinds of legends and learn from them. Oh my God, illusion. What did I say earlier? Some of you are in this denial, illusion. So it's time for you to embrace the truth, get out of that illusion. It means, you must be having some false perception about something which is not real. And it's time for you to, get out of it. Because this illusion is holding you back from being who you truly are. So it's time for you to see the truth and move forward. So embrace the truth and move forward. Let me pick up some cards from Soul's Journey. Denial. I don't know what to say. It's time for you to acknowledge your fear and replace them with the insight of awareness. Let go of those fears. Let go. You have this illusion here, you have this denial here, and I have been talking about your illusions and denials since I think your third card. Okay, so third or the fourth, the first deck that I used. So it's time for you to let go of your fears. Even your first card, about protection, I spoke about, you having those fears. Let go of those fears. Don't be in denial. Sometimes we are in denial of situations or things around us. So acknowledge that and release that. All right? Fear. Not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. So let go of your fears. Let go of your fears. Acceptance. Very important. It's very important to accept things that are happening in your life. It's very important to accept yourself and the way you are. It's very important to accept people around you the way. So learn to accept the things that you cannot change. Okay? This is what this patient also spoke about. Learn to accept the things that you cannot change. You do have success coming in. So your higher self is telling you, you know what? There is the success coming in. You will be successful. And you did have, the fear of success here. Okay? Here. Where we spoke about dream big. Where I spoke about, some of you have this fear of success. But you do have success coming here. But you need to let go of the fear. You need to accept things. You are in the state of denial. You need to get out of that illusion. All right? And look within yourself for that courage, to let go all these fears. You will find that courage within you. So that's all I have for you, Group 1. I hope you resonated to this reading and this messages. And I will see you next time for your next reading. Thank you. Welcome, Group 2. And this is for all those who resonated with this Amazonite. Find balance. So, are you doing too many things currently? Or might be, some of you are, you don't have a moderation basically. You are doing things in extreme, okay? And there are things that you are, doing too much. Like some of you might not have a work-life balance. Or might be you're doing so much. You're multitasking and doing so many things at one time that you have no time for yourself. You have no time to rest. You have no time to relax. You have no time to, give that rest to your mind, body and spirit. So you need to find that balance. You can't do things in extreme. Okay? You need to find a middle ground. In case you are involved with a situation in the relationship, you need to find a middle ground in that as well. Currently, you might be swinging from one extreme to the other extreme, which is an unbalanced cycle. Okay? So it's time for you to, figure out everything, the situation in your life. It's time for you to relax because you are worked out. I mean, you are completely worn out. It's time for you to do something for yourself, to relax, take a vacation, take a break. Okay? Everything, even moderation requires, this card talks about, if you read this card, it says even moderation requires moderation. You're swinging from one extreme to another can put one out of balance. Restore your peace from within. And you need to take that step back to relax, to find that peace. And that peace lies within you. Evolve. So it's time for you to learn from all your past experiences and evolve. Okay? You go through a journey for a reason. And the journey that you go through, and whatever you experience during the journey, okay, is meant to help you grow, expand, and evolve. So it's time for you to look back at your journey. It's time for you to realize all the limiting self-beliefs that you have, okay, especially if those beliefs are no longer working for you. Release all the fears that you have which are no longer working for you. So, all the illusions that you have about yourself. So it's time to release all that and grow and evolve. Okay? Use discernment. So you don't need to believe everything that you hear. Okay? You have to use your own discernment. So whatever information that you get, okay, or whatever information that you're presented with, it is on you how do you accept that information and the source of its authenticity. And then you need to choose wisely. Okay? And you cannot force your beliefs on others or other people. And similarly, you can't allow other people to force their beliefs in you. So you should be careful about, how you make that choice. Don't please people around you. It's time for you to stop pleasing people around you. Okay? This card itself says this: there is no need to believe something that does not resonate to you. Okay? If it doesn't resonate to you, don't believe it. And personal truth can change as your perspective shifts and expands. So that's the reason you need to use your discernment. Share light. So, like I said earlier, we all go through a journey. We evolve, because of whatever we have gone through. So it's time for you. And in our journey, we are our own heroes, because everybody goes through challenges, and everybody has a story to tell how they overcome their challenges in the past. So you are a hero to your own story. And it's time for you to share your story with others, because that can be a guiding light to others. So share your trials as well as your triumphs. Okay? And that's how you will spread the light, by sharing your stories. You can share it either by writing them or putting up a post. Your story might be an inspiration to someone. So, share your story. Vacation, and I did say that you all are overworked. Your first card here was about finding balance, because you're doing too much. The first card in this deck also is about vacation, where you need to take time to relax and step back and find that balance. When was the last time you had a good sleep? Ask yourself that. So it's time for you to, get that massage, or, just go somewhere and sleep and rest, because that will nurture your mind, body, and spirit. Dolphins, don't worry, be happy. So let go of, in case you, especially if you've been grieving about something or been sad about something, don't worry. Let go of that grief and be happy. Dolphins are, a very friendly animal, and they have a very playful nature, and they have the spiritual ability to uplift your spirits. So it's time for you. So this card means that it's time for you to do things that will make you more relaxed. Might be take that massage, go on that vacation, go to a spa resort and take that vacation, and just relax. You worry too much about everything, and that worrying, the worries that you have, okay, you worry about every damn thing types. So that worrying has become a habit. Okay, so you need to let go of that habit of worrying about anything and everything. You need to take a step back and relax. It's time for you to de-stress yourself and become more calm and content. Seven heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. So the seven heavenly virtues are the key to goodness, and I will tell you what are the seven heavenly virtues. They are faith, hope, charity, fortitude, justice, patience, and temperance. These are the seven heavenly virtues, and you already have faith and belief in all good things, and you have a deep intuitive understanding about all these things. So you are what your higher self is telling you, to use that knowledge that you have. You do know that you need to surrender. You need to take a step back and wait for divine timing. You worry too much. Have that faith. Don't give up on hope. So, use those. Use that knowledge that you have. Lovely. Good fortune. So you do have good fortune coming in. So your higher self is saying, yes, the good fortune is there, but you need to work on all of this. Sorry. Good fortune invite magic in. So it's time for you to let go of things that don't serve you, so that you can create the space for this good fortune and magic to come into your life. So remember that you can welcome that magic into your life and get all that you desire by feeling good, okay? And whatever you have desired, give gratitude, give thanks, and trust that it will happen. Have faith. One of the virtues is faith. So have faith that it will happen. And be open, because you do have angels of miracles all around you. So open your heart and expect a miracle to happen. You do have opportunities that are going to knock. Okay? So you need to just go for it. But you can't go there with where you are, all stressed, worried, exhausted. You can't go there that way. So you need to let go of this. Okay? Balance. The first card was balance. This card is also balance. I'm not going to speak about balance anymore, because you need to find that balance. You need to work on finding that balance. You need to find that harmony in your life. You will get that harmony in your life when you find that balance in your life. Indecision. So use your intuition to, what your higher self is telling you is, use your intuition to take decisions and choose wisely, okay? And don't be at that crossroad of indecision. Judgment. So see, everybody has their own unique path, everybody has their own challenges, everybody has a different personality. So don't judge anybody. Don't judge yourself also. Most importantly, don't judge yourself. Use discernment. Wow. Abundance. You have a good fortune card, you have an abundance card. What else do you want? You know that you are a limitless being, and you can manifest whatever you desire in this physical reality. Alright, so that's all I have for you, Group 2. I hope you resonated to this reading and these messages, and I will see you next time for your next reading. Thank you. Welcome, Group 3, and this is for all those who resonated with this strawberry quartz. Return to center. So you don't have to panic because of things that are happening in your life. Okay? Know that you're always protected. And what happens is, whether it's at home or a work situation, because we do things as a routine, as a set routine. Okay, and sometimes we don't see, sometimes if there's an event or something that happens, a situation that happens that can disrupt that routine, we see that as a major setback, but that might also be an opportunity to set things right. Okay, it just depends on your outlook and how you look at it. Pause, take a step back, breathe, and regroup yourself. Okay, there is more than what meets your eyes. Okay, there's more to your situation that you're thinking about, or whatever you're going through, than what you feel. Okay, you need to find that inner peace and calm before you take any action. So all you need to do is, like, for example, let's look at this card. What this card says: return to the center, chaotic events that do not benefit from panicked reaction. The situation may not need a response from you. You are worried unnecessarily. It might not even require a response from you. All you need to do is stay calm and centered in your heart. Okay, so pause, take a step back, breathe, give space for the bigger picture to develop. Okay, give that space before you take that leap, or before you respond or you react. All right. Look deeper. I mean, this goes like absolutely hand in hand. So what this card says is, there is more beneath the surface. Remain cool and centered. Your first card itself is talking about don't panic. And I did say that there is more to this. Okay. It's time for you to look deeper into the situation and follow your intuition. I'm sorry, I don't know what is wrong with me today. Okay. So there must be, an illusion or a smoke screen which is clouding the truth right now. And you need to look deeper. And don't jump to conclusion without any proof. Okay? Take time and wait, for further information to reveal. And do a lot of inner reflection work. And how do I put it? You need to, when I said, you need to take a step back, breathe and relax. Okay, I said that here. When you take a step back and you let go of that control, and what you do is you let the divine, you surrender and you let the divine, take control over that situation. And it will unfold beautifully. Let it unfold on its own. Rather than, forcing yourself or, having full control over trying to have a control over the situation. Just take a step back and let it unfold on its own. Okay? So don't jump don't jump and take a decision. Set boundaries. It's very important to set boundaries, and you need to honor and hold your physical and emotional space, and only you can do that. Okay? You are the one who knows yourself, and you know what are your needs, and be clear about that to others or the people in your life or people around you, that they have no authority over how you feel, what you think, or what you need to do for yourself. Okay? You need to set those boundaries so that people don't step over your boundaries and walk all over you. Don't let people walk over you. And you need to communicate this parameters clearly and assertively to others. Okay? And you should also do the same. You should not step into other people's space, and give them space and not overstep and step into their boundaries. Clarify your desires. So you need to get clarity about what is it that you really want in your life. So you might be confused currently about what is it that you really want. So when you look deeper, you take that step back, spend time with yourself. Okay. Ask yourself, what is it that you really want? And why do you want it? Okay? And find out the real reasons. What happens is, most of the times we know the truth, but we don't accept the truth. We deny our own truth and we judge ourselves. So you need to be honest with yourself and accept your innermost truth. That will make your desires very clear. And you don't need to ask something out of a lack, okay? But you need to ask for something from the deepest joy that you have in your heart. Remember that, positive emotions, honest self-acceptance will always lead to peace and clarity. So, spend some time and find out what is it that you desire, and then take a step towards, your goals. Competition. So, have that courage to go after what is it that you want. Okay, whether it is, maintaining your position at work, business, or whether you're a student and it is about your studies. You need to accept that, okay, there is this challenger ahead, and you want the same recognitions as the rest of them. Okay, you may feel that you might be struggling to keep your head over the water, but you need to, go after what you desire. You need to find that courage, and you will find that courage within yourself. Okay, find that courage and that determination which will lead you to victory. Intuition. Look deeper. So, you know that you are very intuitive. You know that you have a strong intuition. You need to trust your intuition. That's your gift. We get that gut feeling. So whenever you get that gut feeling, take that action, follow that gut feeling. And trust your intuition to guide you in all areas of your life. Okay? Unicorn invites serendipity. There's a unicorn here, there's a unicorn here. For some of you, might be unicorn is your spirit animal. So, the unicorn is a symbol of serendipity. And what is serendipity? It's occurrence of events by chance in a happy and beneficial way. So, and unicorns are mysterious, playful, and pure. Okay, they're beautiful, mysterious creatures. This card represents that there is good luck, which is going to come unexpectedly in your life. It means that expect magic to happen because luck is on your side. So be open to invite that magic and be open to receive that magic in your life. Self-radiance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. So you do have the courage. Like you are where I said you need to get your courage, gather your courage to stand for yourself. So gather your courage. You have that courage and you know you can do it. Okay? And it takes a lot of courage and integrity to stand for yourself. Especially when you're standing all alone and nobody's supporting you. So you need to trust yourself. You need to trust your intuition, trust your values, trust your opinions and your judgment. Okay? So this is your road to freedom. And it is up to you. You know that it is up to you. If you look at this card. Okay. Look at how she's standing in her power. Even if she's alone, she's standing in her power. And that is what you need to do. You do have that power within you. Stand in your power. Be that queen or the king. Okay? You have it in you and you can do that. Grief. So some of you might be going through,
Well, some of you might be feeling sad, or you all must have lost someone in your life. So that's the reason you have this grief, in your life. So you need to understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So don't feel sad. It's time for you to move on. Regret. What you need to do is let go of that regret. What your higher self is saying is, you know what? You cannot change anything that has happened in the past. So let go of all the regrets that you have. Don't get stuck to your regrets. It's time to move, and stand for yourself. And you remember, you do have that magic coming in. So you need to let go of all this. Love. Okay? So it's time you practice some self-love and do things for yourself and commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Look at all things with love and see the love in all things. Okay? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, and it's so nice. It has come on this don't be afraid to fly solo card. I mean, so you know that you're the only one who knows what path to take. Your intuition, your connection to the spirit is your compass. Remember that, and you are stronger than you think. So realize that strength within yourself and that inner courage that you have, and go for it. All right, so that's all I have for you, group 3. I hope you resonated to this reading and this messages, and I will see you next time for your next reading. Thank you.